I'm OG, y'all new to the game.
Yo, what is up, guys? Your boy Omega here, bringing you another video. And Halloween is right around the corner. And so I thought to myself, what can I do for a Halloween special? Because, I was thinking of maybe re-downloading Outlast 2. No, Outlast 1, because that shit was scary as hell, in my opinion. Way scarier than the second, way better than the second, too. But, I was like, you know what? Without a face cam, it'll be a lot more, unfrightening, if you will. And, I'd have to wait for it to download and all that, too much, okay, too much. And so then I was like, you know what, I should tell a scary story because you guys seem to like my We Got Caught story that I posted the other day. But then I asked myself, what kind of story should I upload? I don't really have any scary stories. But then I thought back to, a month or two ago with a story that happened primarily to my brother, but I was there, okay? And so I'm going to be naming this video along the lines of something like, there's something outside or something like that, okay? And you guys are going to be asking yourself, Omega, what does that mean? And so let's get right to the chase. A month or two ago, it was maybe 1 or 2 days into school or before starting school. And so, my dad had to wake up at maybe 5, 6 in the morning to go to work. I don't even remember if he worked that day or not. But, I was in my bed. My brother was sleeping with my dad because, that's what he does. He's still young and shit. And so I called him over, right? Because I was bored. So I'm like, hey, Danny, what you doing? Because his name's Daniel, right? So I'm like, hey, Daniel, what you doing? Danny, what you doing? I'm kind of bored. And so he's like, oh, nothing, just watching YouTube or whatever. And I left my I left my glasses over here in the living room. And so I tell him, hey, Danny, can you go, fetch my glasses from the living room? And then he's like, okay. And it took him a while to get back in to get my glasses. And then he comes back like trembling, like scared. And so I kind of got a little frightened at the time. I was like, "Hey, Danny, are you okay? What's wrong?" He's like, "Yeah, it's nothing." Like that. Like his voice was it was what was the word? Like it was just cracking. Okay, like it was like he was about to burst into tears, and I thought he was pranking me at first, right? Cause like I had never seen him so like terrified, so petrified. He generally looked so fucking petrified. I turned on the light and he was so pale. He was about to cry and I'm like, what's wrong? Tell me what's wrong. And he's like, nothing, just turn off the light. He was like, please turn off the light and go back to bed. And I'm like, no, Danny, what's wrong? I was like, at this point, I knew that he wasn't playing anymore. I knew that he was not like trying to play a prank on me, cause me and him, we play pranks on each other all the time. Look, this bitch just closed the door on me. But we play pranks on each other all the time, right? And just that day, I had, played a prank on him, right? And so I'm like, oh, he's probably getting back at me. But he generally got so scared so quickly. I knew it wasn't a prank anymore, okay? And then he got in the covers with me in my bed, and he's like, you know what? Don't even get up. Don't even get up. And I'm like, dude, what's wrong? And he's like, I saw something outside of the window. And I'm like, yeah, I'll go check, cause I was scared at this point. I was like, dude, what's going on? It was 3, 4 in the morning, or maybe 2, 3, 4 in the morning. It was really late. 2, 3 in the morning. It was really late, and no one was outside. So I'm like, who could it be outside? It was extremely strange. And then he's like, please don't, for the love of God, don't get up. Don't go outside. And then, but I'm like, you know what? Don't worry. I'll go check. My dad was still asleep. My brother came to me. He didn't go to my dad. And so I go outside, or I didn't even go outside. I just look out the window, and there's absolutely nothing there. And so I'm like, Danny, what's wrong? What did you see? Are you okay? Like maybe he was just seeing things. It was really dark, so maybe he confused, a person with a tree or something. And then he's like, no, I swear to God, I saw a person with a mask. And he's even said, here, I'll be putting a picture on screen right now. But he said that it was a person with like a sort of troll elf mask, if you will, right? I don't watch Harry Potter, but he's into Harry Potter. So he looked up on Google. He's like, look, I'll show you what it looks like. So he got my phone, looked up on Google like elf from Harry Potter, right? And he showed it to me, and he's like, that is exactly what it was. I saw that. And keep in mind, he did not see any scary movies before that. He didn't like eat anything before bed. None of that. Okay, look at this bitch. Her body just flew. But he, no scary movies, no Harry Potter, nothing, absolutely nothing. I remember because we were watching some cart. No, we were watching Dashie, right? And all fun and games when he went to bed, and then absolutely nothing that could have played with his mind, or something that was still fresh in his mind, right? He said, go check again, please, I swear to God. And I went to go check again. Absolutely nothing there. No cars, no people, no nothing. Keep in mind, 2, 3 in the morning, no one's gonna be out. Everyone was in their house asleep. And so I tell him, where did you see it? And right across the street, there's this tree. And so he said that he saw the person, whatever it was, waving at him with the knife in one hand, and just waving at him in the other. He said that first he was just creeping along with his back all hinged, like an old person, just bending down or whatever. And then all of a sudden, when my brother peeked out the window, that the person looked directly at him. And so then he was so terrified, he made me go downstairs, lock the first door, the second door, and then the third door going up the stairs. He was generally so terrified. I had never seen him so terrified before. Like, he over exaggerates a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, but this time, like, it was in an instant. Okay, in an instant. I told him, go get my glasses. He came back petrified. He couldn't even speak to me. He was crying. As soon as he got into the covers with me, he started to cry. I had never seen my brother so terrified like that. Okay, like, in other times, other cases, he's been scared. But he had never been so scared to the point where he wasn't able to sleep. That night he had to sleep with me. He had to go wake up my dad. Me and my dad went, outside to go check. Absolutely nothing there. And so, like, for another week, he was still so terrified. He couldn't sleep. He, kept checking outside the window, kept checking, everything, okay? He could not sleep whatsoever. He would either have to sleep directly next to my dad or right next to me, because he was petrified, like, absolutely petrified. I had never seen him, like, so scared in my life. I know that I've said it so much, but just saying it, like, again now, for the first time, just really weird, because I had never seen him so scared. And, like, generally right now saying this at 2 in the morning with all the lights turned off, I'm generally scared. I just scared myself. But who knows what it could have been. Maybe it was his mind playing tricks on him. We even told my mom, and she was like, maybe maybe it was just his mind playing tricks on him. Maybe he confused the shadow of the tree for a person or something. But I don't know, considering how petrified he was, how scared he was. I generally think he saw something. I have no idea what it could have been. I honestly don't even know. But that's a story, guys. Wow, I'm getting chills right now myself. Like, he came back just screaming, not even screaming. Like, he came back like crying. He couldn't talk to me. He was paralyzed from how scared he was. Okay, it's not even over exaggerating. If I was able to record his reaction, I would put it in here, because of, yeah, like, honestly, it gave me chills. All right, it just gave me chills to the back of my bone. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, because we're on that road to 1K. But remember, have a happy and safe Halloween, and let me know in the comment section below, what are you guys gonna be for Halloween? I'm gonna be a clown, you guys saw it already. So I'm gonna be trying to scare camp people. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, because I don't want to scare someone so much that they're gonna call the cops on me or something like that, because then I'd feel really bad and really salty. But just like I said, have a happy and safe Halloween. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the story time, and hopefully it gave you some chills, because that was the point. But yeah, peace out, guys.